My name is Henry Oziani, and today I would like to give you an update of the progress of our clan. And before I do that, let me first of all talk about the past few weeks. Now, we actually kind of soft launched on the 1st of November. It's about 22 days since then. That is a total of 3 weeks. And since then, a lot has been happening in the background. And part of the things that have been happening has been that we actually have been streamlining our systems. We have reached out to the market, and so far I'm happy to announce that we have over 80 guys who have registered for the webinar, for the clan. And from now henceforth, starting this meeting, we now want to kick the activities that actually make up a clan into gear. So gear yourself up, because we are now moving into the exciting stuff, the doing part. Ideally, I keep looking at all of us and thinking, when will the time come when we can now kick things into gear? And the time has come. It is now. So today, part of what we'll be discussing would be, how do we move forward from here? And if you saw the agenda, we are basically talking about three things. Basically talking about where we are, what the next steps are, and if we have any other ideas to talk about, then we'll talk about those. I'm happy to also note that even in the list of the guys who have registered, we have people from outside this country. So it means that we will quickly get international, and that is really encouraging. Now, so for those people who are joining us for the first time, and you have not actually had an opportunity to understand what this clan stands for and what this clan is about to do, then I'll give you just a bit of a quick snippet, and before I get into exactly what it is we'll be doing today. So let me first of all just take you through why the clan and why it is here. And those of you who've had this conversation before, just bear with me, because we also have new people on this webinar tonight. Therefore, they need to start understanding what it is we're standing for. And we are starting from dreams that are dying. You know, kids that are out of school, out of college, mothers and fathers who have no money to feed their children, landlords knocking the doors, and people dreading retirement. All those are dreams that people had once. People who wanted to fly, people who wanted to build their businesses, people who wanted to travel the world and enjoy life, actually immediately after college start staring bleakness in the eye. And part of what the clan is about is, how do we remove this bleakness from the eyes of people? And our target is basically 100,000 people. We want to influence 100,000 people to live a comfortable life where, like I keep saying, where poverty is just watching from afar and not affecting everyone else. There are three reasons why our dreams die. One is a lack of knowledge. Two, it is a lack of capital. And three, most people are disorganized. So when you look at this, you realize that sometimes people want to do, but they don't know how to do it. They have to go through a lot of trial and error. But the clan is here, and what we're basically saying is, we'll bring in experts who will help people actually understand what they want to do as fast as possible, share knowledge, share experiences, and share ideas, so that people can move from that stage of not knowing to that stage of knowing as fast as possible. Then I want to talk about lack of capital. Again, you can have all the ideas, but if you have no capital, then you will not actually be able to actualize your dreams. So lack of capital will actually be tackled through the circle. As a clan, we'll actually create a circle, and we have created a circle which will then take care of those needs. And as part of this conversation today, I'll be talking a lot about the circle, because it's the first item that we're going to kick into action very hard. The next is, people are disorganized. Now, if think about yourself, when was the last time you tried to go into a bank or wherever to simply just borrow money, you realize that there are some requirements that the lenders will always put on you. And these things even involves you having kept your finances or having kept records of your finances properly. Most people do not keep records. And most people just rush. When the time comes to borrow, they simply rush and get um, statements and etc from other people. They cook them etc. In fact, this organization doesn't do the other parties, like your lenders, any harm. They actually do more harm to you than those other guys. Because if you kept a journal, if you kept track of the things that is happening in your financial world, you'll be so much more empowered to make correct decisions, as opposed to when you do not have any records that help you make future decisions. So that's the reasons why our dreams die. And most of us have always dreamt that how do we achieve the highest level of education for ourselves and our children? How do we start our businesses? How do we live in a comfortable neighborhood? Yeah. How do you even change your zip code? if 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 you are living in a hardship area, how do you move into an easy area? And a hardship area is place, maybe a place where there is no water, there is no electricity, and sometimes there are areas where we don't even have amenities like toilets, which are basic. How do you move from such zip codes to better zip codes? And how do you just live a happy family? How do you actually bring up a happy family? I think these are some of the things that we want to consider. And if we are given an opportunity to dream again, then these are the things that you'll find most people want to dream about. And the clan comes in big time through the academy, to actually get people financially literate and to coach people to do their businesses, through the circle so that people can own, save, and fundraise, so that this circle will eventually grow into a bigger bank that all of us will own together. Then Pesa help us get organized. This is just a mobile app that we use to budget and record our expenses and incomes, as well as manage our assets and liabilities. Then we have the affiliate group. So there are people who will come in, they don't have a job, they'll begin with affiliate group, so that this is what will help them grow their financial muscle. Because when you join the circle, you have to make some contributions. How do you make those contributions if you have no incomes? So this clan, the affiliate group comes in to assist in that regard. Next, how does it happen? How do you plug into this? So you join the clan. After you've joined the clan, you can choose to join the circle. When you join the circle, you save, you raise capital, and you associate with other circle members who have dreams related to your own dreams. Yeah, you if you are in financial needs, you will get financial coaching. You will learn about money in the academy, and you learn about entrepreneurship and businesses in the academy. You will join the affiliate group and earn money, and you'll get Bonapesa to organize your finances. So that is really, really important. So the first step is just to join the circle. It's free to join the circle. Once you are in the circle, then you figure out where to begin from. My advice is always begin with the circle, because this is where you start to see the results of your work as soon as possible. Because even in this circle, we'll be lending. So when we lend out and you are in need, then you can borrow and meet your obligations. So that is how it works. And basically, that allows me now to move into giving an update of how the 22 days have been. So like I had mentioned at the beginning, the 22 days have been, maybe, let me just say, they have been okay. Because what we've basically done is, one, gone to the market, two, tested our systems, and three, perfected some of the things that we need to do, and four, we have now come up with a strategy on how do we move forward. And so the strategy will sound as follows. Let me try using a whiteboard. So the 80 people who have registered into, so we have 80 people over here. So these 80 people who have already registered are the people that are pioneers. So we have our pioneers who are starting off. So what will happen to these 80 pioneers? So these 80 pioneers will be the leaders. Don't worry if you do not have the skills to lead yet. You can as well choose not to be a leader now and join another leader so that you can learn how to lead. However, here we are about developing each other. Therefore, the 80 guys will be leaders. They will lead what we call cohorts. So cohort will simply be a group of maybe 30 people, members of the cohorts. When you guys come, as the leader of the cohort, you help them settle in. For example, you would help them understand how to join the circle. You help them when they want to go to their finance, to the academy. How do they do that? And then just link them up so that they understand what's going on. Now, the group of pioneers, the 80 pioneers, will have to have special training to help you actually even now start training these other people if required. However, the major training will be happening in the Tuesday and Wednesday webinars. So all you have to do is, once you are managing these 80 people or these 30 people, how do you manage it and how are you helping these individuals to settle? So ideally, that's the work of a cohort. Now, that said and done. So where will the individuals come from? As a leader, you will obviously refer some people to the clan, but at the same time, the bigger drive to bring people to the clan is ongoing. It is ongoing on a daily basis, and each time individuals come on, we will actually share them out into the cohorts. And remember, we have an affiliate also. So the affiliate program will also be bringing individuals in, and anyone who brings in an individual earns from the revenues that that individual brings. It's kind of a revenue sharing model. But what I want to basically say is, I'll be setting up these cohorts. What I want you to do is, as part of the Pioneer group, come up with a name of the cohort, of your cohort. So for example, let me write it here. So come up with your own name. How would you want your cohort to be called? And my suggestion is, we can use names of motivational individuals, for example. So names of motivational